Up to you watch now. What do you feel about the show in general?
I think that in the beginning it was, I don't know, it was a very abrupt start because it was like this kid immediately like loses his mom, then decides that he's gonna get this spine attached to him because he can't get enough money for it to survive. Goes and beats up the bully that just beat him up the day before. But then the bully's dad is like, hey, this kid's actually a good test subject, so just tell your son to apologize and let's get him back in school on a scholarship. And I was like, that's wild, but also very on brand for the corpos because they care about money more than everything. And then he just finds his way to this group of Edgerunners, and they're like, you stole that from me. Wait, you're her kid? Cool, you can be a part of our group. And I felt like that kind of was too easy in the world of Cyberpunk. Like, that doesn't... The Cyberpunk that I played, they would have just said, oh, that's mine, and ripped that sucker off. So for me, that part felt a little easy, but I like the character development that he had. He went from being like a clumsy kid who couldn't get out of his own way to like a man that was leading a group. And I could appreciate that character development. He had like a really solid love interest, and like the path that goes down is really sad because she's so tortured by this information she found about him and trying to protect him. And like where I left off was her thinking that she was going on the last run she'd ever have to go on to finally really protect him, and getting caught, which I can tell you right now because I've played so much Cyberpunk, I've done a few runs of the game, I knew that was going to happen because every time you think this is the last run, you end up Johnny Silverhand. Yep. I feel like that's the best way to say what happens to you.
You end up Johnny Silverhand.
Yeah. You always think, oh, we just need this one run and we're good.